Yeah, so sorry there's no music tonight. My head's going boom, boom, boom. But we have got progress. We don't have a blank page anymore. So that's positive. Now all we got to do is fit all of the cars back into the garage. Yeah, there was a few little sticky problems, and one of the problems was basically something I've never ever heard of, ever. So, yeah, but it is what it is. Mm. Now, one of the positives is this. Right, who have we got here? Who have we got? We got so-called Geordie. Who is she? She is seeking you. She is alive. Huge and mega stressful, but she is alive. Vivian. So yes, the Phantom wallet wrapped around the whole app and squeezed it like a belt. And apart from that part, which the picture was there and then gone. All right, where's my screen gone? Why have I got a blank screen? And missed loads of time. I thought it was going to be Susan in the car. Well, the thing is, Corvo, yeah, that I'm in the process of doing something. And at the moment, I have green, green, green on the traffic lights. Yeah, so like an advert where all the lights are green and you're just traveling along. That's what's happening at the moment. And the likelihood is that the Ford Mondeo possibly might get totally repaired, fixed, every component. Like, let me take them off a second. Tires, brakes, shock absorbers, timing chain, starter, your coils or your plugs, your because she's a diesel, full, complete health check. And then when the new car comes from the garage, because it's new, um, put her in an auction where all of the money is going to a bloody good cause. And I think that's the best solution. No, it's not a complete rebuild. It's just what do you call it? The car must be a rare collector's item. I think it is. I mean, she's a beautiful car to drive, but if there's like this new option of something from a garage, I'm gonna take that because it comes with a breakdown service. So wherever you happen to break down, they come and pick you up and take you where you need to be. Good evening, AK-47 zombies. Where was I this morning? I went to Bingham this morning, and the what was there the last time at the market? Either they slept in. I'm guessing they've slept in, or something else popped up because the lane after lane after lane of all the stalls, that wasn't there. And I was like, hold on, it is Thursday today. I think it is Thursday today. Would I be correct? And I was like, where is everybody? Do you know, I went to get my watch fixed as well today, the battery in my watch. Woman turned around, she says, "You've beat me." And I went, "Excuse me?" She went, I can't get into the back of your watch. It's one of them metal bracelet watches. And I was like, wow, okay. Where is it? Now, there's the watch. And she took off this part here to get in, to try and get into it. And she went, "You'll have to go to West Bridgeford or somewhere like that." And I was like, okay. How's your favourite cheese? Well, I live in the Stilton Vale where they make the Stilton cheese. But yeah, how can you subscribe? You go to where you've just typed your message. There's a dollar sign. Press the dollar sign, and it'll take you through to a secure location and do your thing. I do. It's not Walter made. It's Volta made. Apparently, Corvo was the one that put me right on it. I trust Corvo at the end of the day. So I think this kid, this young German, is going to be a phenomenon, and I think he's going to honestly. My thing is this. I think honestly he might be at Newcastle for a long, long time, scoring Volta. Eh? That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it, Corvo? Do you know what I mean? That is a bit of a mouthful. Volta. Odd so-called Geordie saying Voltamada. Ah, right. I mean, you know, no one's perfect. Messi all day long. So, in the morning, 11:30, we're going to do two lives together. Two simultaneously. Yeah. So we're going to go live here, 11:30, and we're also going to go live on Seeking You. And that's a stretch. Yeah, it's going to be a stretch. But you've got to stretch things, break it, repair it, and carry on. Inter or Milan? Now, that's a very hard one. Wow, that is a hard one. They're both good teams, man. Both of them. Yeah, well, you've got to do these things. I mean, I was like almost at the point, I was like 8 hours away from, I'd said to the team at Lovable, right, 11:30 in the morning, I'm going live. And the page wasn't there. And I was like, excuse me, what's happened? What's gone on? I can't go live from something that doesn't exist. And that was the other part of it, which is meta graph. I think it said meta graph data, which is basically you can see a house on a map, but you can't see all the other buildings around it. I think that's the easiest way of explaining it. It's like well technical stuff. Inter fans, all right, yeah, nice one, mate. I mean, there's plenty of like wicked football teams in Italy. Juve, um, Florentina, when they did have Valovic, they were like They take on anybody. Are you a good man or a bad man? Brilliant, man, brilliant. Oh, yeah. Well, do you know the thing was, right? 10 minutes before we went live, I took me sumatriptan, it's 50 milligrams, and that's kicking the migraine. Because the migraine's here and the migraine's there. And when they tend to meet in the middle, that's when the pain is. Would you rather watch? Would I rather watch? Well, how's about this one? Yeah, yeah. Somebody caught me with that one. Eat the migraine. Well, no, the migraine eats you. I mean, if you didn't have the sumatriptan, you'd be absolutely goosed, and you wouldn't be watching because I'd be in a dark room, no sound, and it'd just be me and the backs of my eyelids. Can you shout out? Do you love school? I left school donkeys years ago. Yes, I do believe in God. Yes. Hmm. I don't. You see, that's the thing. Today, I wanted to go live in Bingham, walking through for half an hour, at least half an hour, talking to each business and maybe buying something from each business. However, there wasn't that many there. To be fair, there was the burger hot dog van. There was a fish guy there. Somebody selling bread, different types of bread. You have whirly bread, you have bun bread, and yeah, what looks like a beehive bread. And yeah, there was loads of tables out, but nobody got there. Steve-O, Paul, you get too many migraines. Yeah, do you know what I think? I'm going to be honest, Steve-O. Yeah, I'm going to be absolutely blunt and honest with you. The way this is wired up here, yeah, it's kind of different. I used to write stuff on an A4 pad, box it, arrow here, arrow there, you know, brackets, all sorts of stuff. Now it's just a case of saying to Lovable, Replit, or the other ones. There's loads of them. He has the idea. What can you do? And like the other day when I'd said to it, brilliant, excellent, I'm going live 11:30, and waking up next morning and there's like white page. I can't go live on a white page. I can't press a button on a white page. Yeah, sorry, a blank page. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, I was so stressed. And the reason why, Steve, I was so stressed. There's a lady. She's called Liz, and she's coming up for a meeting in 20 days. I've got to have something to show her. That's what was like the mind bend, because I was having to show this lady this and the people's boss. I haven't got fingers and toes, seriously, to count how many people are talking about rural transport. I don't even think I've got hairs on my head to cover that one, because people are talking about it on buses. Even drivers are saying, like, went on a 40-minute trip today coming away from Bingham the other way. And I was like, wow. going through villages, and I was like, 40 minutes to get through the villages because it's every hour, and adverts for buses, they don't exist, you know. Anyway, what was that? What was that? Free Palestine. Yeah. Do you know the thing is, right? I'm going to tell you something really crazy. I was watching another YouTube guy called Casper. Casper Site. I think that's his thing. He was showing something yesterday, and it was like, excuse me? I was looking at it, and I was like, wow. Now, he normally does half an hour, and I watched every little bit. I was thinking, what's going on? Why do you look like Why do you look like the game from Monster House? I'm 58 years old, mate. What do you expect? Brad Pitt? Hmm? Besides, Brad Pitt's American. I'm British. Is who friendly, Steve-O? Who? Message is held for review. If you think the message is bad, you kibosh it. Kibosh it. Brad Pitt is older than me. Is he? I wish I was a penny behind him. Caspar, yeah, he's friendly. He's dead friendly. He normally talks about weird stuff like hands on in the sky. We kind of know what the weird stuff is. We've seen it. I know I've seen it, and yeah, Brad Pitt is literally the same age as you. Yeah, but there's one difference though. One big difference. Brad Pitt is a movie star who gets paid an enormous amount of money. Now, if I had an enormous amount of money, right, it wouldn't change us. Still do me YouTube, yeah, and I might have a better property to live in, yeah, might. But am I going to have a palace? No, you don't need a palace. Rightio, that's simple, man. Whoosh, where you going? No, you see, the thing is, right, I've seen, like, places last couple of times where we've gone the long way home through the villages, and there's some of them where you look at the house and you go, oh my, that is nice, you know. So, but having enough money to buy, Caesar, Brad Pitt puts in hard work. Oh, Caesar, oh, Caesar, honestly, man. Did you get out the wrong side of the bed and bang your head off the wall? Because what I'm saying to you, Caesar, is this, yeah? When somebody's building a house, you lay the foundations, yeah? And what you don't do is you don't come to where the foundations are, wave a magic wand and go, abracadabra, shunk, and there's a house. You've got to build it brick by brick, mate. Brick by brick, window by window. Yeah? Pond is saying, Paul, you have been building the foundation for 12 years. No, I haven't actually, Pond. No, I haven't. 2024. 2024. What year are we in, Pond? Huh? What year? Honest, come on. How are Pond? What year are we in? Caesar, look, I know you're not really spiteful out like that, but what I was going to say to you is this. What year do I think we're in, Pond? Well, I think we're in 2025. I think we're in October the 9th of 2025. Unless you've got that, unless you can prove to everybody else in chat that we are not in 2025. Come on. Uh, E EK 47. You're planning all sorts. Yeah, that's very true. It. What my nana said to us when I was growing up as a kid, when I used to go and stop with her, yeah, was this: never put all your eggs in one basket. Why? Something might happen. You come off, you come a cropper, yeah, and your lovely eggs are now scrambled. So there. No, it's not about meme coins. No, it's not. Years and years ago, I didn't believe in it. I honestly didn't believe in it. What turned my head was this: the 20th of January turned my head. That day, that day, the American people decided, well, they decided on the 5th of November, war bonfire night. Yeah? I'm just going to hold chat because there's a lovely comment there. But what I want to say to you is this: in November of last year, right, history changed. And again, history changed where 20th of January of 2025. It's one of my playlists. And the reason why is because things have happened that have never, ever happened. I'm 58 years old. And this has never, ever happened before. The guy who's taken over in the United States of America did a coin, Trump. And Trump was in response to that. Butler, Pennsylvania. It was at $7. Sorry, £7 60 odd, and it's a meme. He got asked about it on Air Force One, and he said his exact words were, "It is a supporter coin," and he chose the right place to put it. Where I am, Solana. So that changed the world again because now Kathy Woods, Galaxy, Jump, quite a few others are deciding to put billions of, okay, it's dollars, but the billions of dollars into the ecosystem to build treasuries. That's a good sign. Now, Vivian is saying it takes time to build something worthwhile. Vivian, you're spot on. And what I'm doing has never been done before, ever. I was part of, for the past couple of years, I was part of the Newcastle United content creators. Yeah. Adam P. Spoke to him quite a few times. Brilliant kid. He went to university. Yeah. He went to university and he decided, right, I'm at university. I could be this. I'm going to try this. Others, yeah. Matty Renton, um, Lee Lawler. We're all in the same boat. Whether you are at 56,000 or at 1,000, you're all in the same boat because you're all covering the club, the team. We just do it differently. I don't give you stats. Why? Why don't I give you stats? I don't understand it. There's your answer. I don't understand it. I look to kids like Antonio Mango, to Stato, to Mark from Evermore NUFC. These people know what they're talking about. Yeah? What I'm trying to get done is this. Something for Newcastle United, where at Newcastle upon Tyne, where I was born. I've worked all my life there. Not just as a bus driver. I've been a painter. I've been a CNC operator, which is using a lathe, by the way. And I've worked in a garage, etc., 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 etc. And I left Newcastle because something happened, which was a critical boom. Yeah. I paint all sorts. I mean, houses, uh, rolling, learning how to do a living room in one day, and outside of a house, how to do it properly, etc. Did get knocked clean out by the ladders at one place in Kingston Park, and everybody heard the clatter outside, and they brought me round. But yeah, great big bump here. Wow, what a bump there, man. 5 day bump. But yeah, now what I want is this. This is what I want. Seeking you, million sign-ups. Geordie Nation, 500,000. Next May, 500,000. So that's the target. And when Liz comes up, she's got something to look at. Plus, she's got the People's Bus as well to say there's 90 jobs at the People's Bus, 25 at CNU. And then, like, oh yeah, I've got something to show you as well. I've got something to show you. Oh, ow. Yow, 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 wow. Okay, done that too fast. 1 minute. We're going over to the laptop. Right hips. Ooh. You know, if I had one of them like jab pens, what the medics have in the army, poof, stick it in right hip. Yeah. Right, so Let's have a little peekaboo. Right. Peekaboo. So, let me go and switch screen. Now, I'm holding it there, just so you get it. Now, right, let me show you part 2. Yeah, part 2. You're not just getting one part, you're getting 2. You're lucky people tonight. Right, where are we? Where are we? Da, 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 da. That's where we want to be. And that's where we want to be. Yeah. So Migraine is currently in a boxing match, and with the sumatriptan, and the sumatriptan is doing what it says on the tin. Sorry, in the packet, not on the tin. Right. Let me just find you. Come on. Right. What is going on here? Well, wouldn't you believe it? Okay. I can't do what I want to do. I can show you. Emails. Yeah? What I'm going to say to you is this. Right? We got a backup. There it is. The only disappointment is this. Screen size. Tiny. It's not as big as the other one. Right. Excusez-moi. Da, 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 da. Boosh. Right. Okay. Oh, power's not good. Okay. 1 second. Power's not good. Where's my cable? Where is my cable? And I can plug it in. Aha. Look at that for a power cable. So what we're gonna do is this. I'll put you there. Untangle. Wires always get tangled, man. Gordon Bennett, man. Oh, where? Right, she's released. Right. Where's the slot? There it is. There's the slot. We will not be beaten. Right, put you there. Oh, how plant. You hit the road. You hit the road. Right. So we are charging. Is it confirmed? Yes. Got a little faint light on. 1 minute. Right. 1. Right. Do it from the bottom. Da, 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 da. Right. Right. Come off. Candice. Candice is an American lady. Really nice. Right. So I want to show you this. Oh, pan. I'm just got to, what I'm used to with, sorry, everybody. Sorry. What I'm used to is I'm used to the mouse and I'm not used to, now apparently you've got to press the left button. Right. Right. Here it is. So, there we go. Now, is there a little button there? No, there's not. So anyway, new live stream updates. So I'm going to move it again so you can get the full 9 yards. Right? 1 moment. So move that down. Right. It's saying, yeah. Switch you over again. New features on the radar. 2-way streams with 1 combined chat are on the way. Now I wish I could just pull that, but I might be able to do it this way. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I can. It's difficult, but oh, come on. Check out all of the latest tools. Yeah? Right. Oh man, this is so hard. But you kind of get the gist of what I'm talking about. Yeah? How man, how yeah. Oh. Whoa. Got up too fast. Okay. So, but that's what I'm saying to you. YouTube is changing, and what they're looking at is this: new features. Some of the features are for you out there. Mike Oxlong, you have said nothing. Okay. Righto. Let's have a little look. Who is this? Right. Anyway, so that's where we are. And she gone blank. You gone blank screen. Look, blank screen. How bizarre. So press escape. See what happens. Right. Are you frying people's heads tonight? No, just mine. Just mine. Well, one thing is certain anyway. It's this. That tomorrow, 11:30, going through to YouTube, seeking you. So you've got something to expect. Yeah? Now, one thing. We'll find that out first thing tomorrow morning. We will find out in the morning. Because I won't just be doing an 11:30. No. As soon as I wake up, bosh, straight on there. Okay. Okay. AK-47. Okay. 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 Oh, what a nasty thing to say. Really? Are you 67? Oh, I'm being advanced now, am I? Dearly me. There we go. 5 minutes sit on the bench. But yeah, um, after this live finishes all the way through until bedtime, working on seeking you. Building, testing, all the way through. So that's all to come. I've got more chance of winning the lottery than seeking you hosting a live stream. Fair enough. I'll make sure. Do me a favor, AK-47. Do me a huge, massive favor. When the video gets posted, put your comments in the comment section of the video, and I'll copy and paste it, and I'll tell the team at Lovable. Yeah, can't say fairer than that. I'll put it to them straight away, and yeah, a recovery. Looks like Windows didn't load correctly. Restart. Bosh. Thanking you very, very much. So yeah. Methinks it's time, maybe April, to go into a computer shop and get something meaty. I'm gonna turn around and say to the person in the computer shop, here's the games I want to play, and here's what I want to be able to do. Make it happen. What is the purpose of this stream? Each stream could be different. Liam is saying, probably keep telling everyone and what you say, what you do, swag of a man. And hold on a second. You've just seen, and the other one's live anyway. So, don't know what you're talking about, Liam. But yeah. So, oh god, I've got that thing again. I'll do that shortly. Yeah, well, like I say, AK-47 zombies. Like I say, the best thing you can do is this. Everybody who has a doubt, yeah, Caesar, Liam, all of yous. The best thing you can do is this. Will this video goes live, yeah, um, up onto YouTube so you can put a comment on it. Put the comment, and I'll just go copy and paste, and I'll say, this is what people said last night. Because if they know what you're saying, they're going to take notice of it. There's about 100 people, or maybe more, I saw in a picture. And what it was saying in the picture was these 100 people had like just completed another fundraiser, a big one, hundreds and hundreds of millions. So all of those people that's in that picture, they're behind the scenes. And yeah, this has been a challenge. Pondus just said there, Paul, you can barely plug in a laptop and you're trying to make an industrial size application. And your point is what? What's your point? Pond. 400% more people than in his chat. Eh? John S is asking, can I shout out Louis? No, hold on. That's not Louis. Not sure what that is. Les Ferdinand, brilliant player when he played for the Doom. Didn't play long enough though. MST, give it up. It's Louise, not Louis. He's going through a tough time. Collapse. I understand. I mean, a lot of people going through mega tough times. And sorry for anyone's, loss, because it is hard. It hits you, it knocks you clean off your feet. And you got to stand back up. I still remember my mum in my heart, where she'll always be until maybe that day when she comes and takes me to wherever. Why would you not get anywhere forward? Well, do you want to know something, Liam? Yeah, I'm going to say something to you right at the end of the day. Yeah, because I'm going to hold the conversation where it is right now. Yeah. Now, Liam is saying, everybody, Liam is saying, I heard Grandad Louise invested in my meme coin. Yeah. And lost his house. Now, as far as I'm aware, and I checked this today, as far as I'm aware, Seeking You and the People's Bus has a big liquidity pool. Now, for a person to come in and turn around and say, and I'm not you're staying right there. For a person to turn around and say that they lost their home, right? I'm just going to point one thing out here, yeah, and it's this: a house is very, very, very expensive. Whether it's a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, or more. They are not cheap. Now, on Coinbook, and I can prove this. You really want the nuts and bolts? I can prove it. The liquidity is rock solid. It will not move until I say it moves. Now, you're talking about they've lost their house because of a meme coin. Now, what I'm going to say to you, Liam, is this. Yeah? If I'm in the green, if I am in the green, then I'm sorry. But your comment of a person losing their house, everybody who's going to be on all the different places my videos get shared to is going to be saying, who's this Liam? Who is he? Because if the liquidity stays rock solid and it gets added to, which it is going to be added to, that stays for up to 10 years. It does not move because there are too many bad people. One of them is in prison. The other one who did it, he went to prison. And there's another one who's waiting to go to prison. So, yeah, I take stuff what I'm doing pretty serious. Now, sorry for everybody else. Yeah, really sorry for everybody else that I had to hold that, because when somebody's trying to say something and I've got green screens my side, that's utter BS. A house is expensive. Depending, where you are in the world, a house is expensive. Can AK-47 zombies, Paul, can you explain what HTML and CSS is? Good clue. Good clue. HTML5 was what I was doing during a coding course with udemy.com. When the page came up saying page is deactivated, I went through a process. I have emails as evidence to prove that. I have Facebook pages to prove trying to contact somebody who is the tutor. So if you want to try and make me look the way you want it, sorry, you're not going to get that, because I can go back through. And what I'll do when I go, if you want me to go back through, I will link you to that post so everybody else knows, because that's what I do. I've been sharing and building and sharing since Facebook first popped up on the scene. Is that plate behind you CGI? Definitely 1,000 billion trillion %. Does that answer your question? Can I actually explain? Guess what? I can't. I can't. There's HTML5, there's CSS, there's Python, there is JavaScript, there is SQL, there is, I think, two more. I think. And do I know what any of them mean? No. There you go. You realize AI can't do everything for you. Hey, do you know what it is? DJ, spin that record. DJ, wacka, wacka, wacka. Listen to yourself, mate. Listen to yourself. Yeah, everybody's going, oh, what does HTML stand for? What does what does this stand for? What does that stand for? Do you want me to Google it? Do you want me to go on the laptop right now and ask Google? Huh? I'll do that. No problem. If it makes you happy. I've got to try and make you happy. Yeah? We have things in YouTube. Yeah. We've got comments, super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and we've got memberships. And we've got people talking about what does HTML5 stand for, Paul? What does CSS stand for, Paul? Do I really care? Do I? Am I going to lose a night's sleep because I don't know? Huh? Am I going to lose a night's sleep? Guess what? No. Because some very kind and wonderful people in my comments said, Paul, you do realize AI is going to go straight past you. Those people, they deserve the biggest pay rise. Why? Because they can see a person struggling and they offered an advice. And Bolt hallucinated. Claude 3.7 hallucinated. And today on YouTube, you have Bolt version 2 that can do anything you want it to do. And there's other ones too. What was that one? Inu is saying, Paul, I'm sure what HTML stands for. I don't care. I really, really, really have that amount of interest in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Tailwind, or Python, or anything else. That right there, that gap between my finger and my thumb. Why? Because it's like somebody taking me out on a boat through the pier out onto the open sea and saying, right, Paul, your turn to drive. Now just turn around and go, you're having a laugh. What do I do? Because that's it. That metaphor is exactly there. If you're not trained, and I'm not, so there we go. And you can turn around and say, what is CSS? What is BSVB and all the rest of it all stand for? I don't give anything. I'm just on a course. And now it's going to stop me getting to the end point. Nothing. You're either with me, which means we're going to build a massive community. And I do mean massive. Check out a local kid, local in East Midlands. Check them out. Matt Armstrong BMX. I want to be knocking on his door to turn around and say, I'm right behind you. Whether you believe it I don't, you know, I can only show you what is happening. I can't go to Bingham like I was today. I can't magically construct a full market so I can walk counter to counter speaking to people while I'm live. I can't do that because if the market isn't there, I can't do it. Yeah? Economics of like, if there is nothing to show you apart from a burger van, the place where I went to get my watch fixed, and there's a row of tables all the way through the centre. Where is everybody? Five, maybe six stalls. Newcastle Quayside on a Sunday does not have five or six stalls. It goes right the way along the quayside. I know, because when we used to be kids years and years ago, my brother got lost. He got, now, meant to be all holding hands, and somehow somebody tried to break through from one of the aisles. He got dislodged, and, you know, we had half an hour's panic. But, you know, came back. Because Quayside, if you got lost, you stayed there. So people could find you. Do you know what? Right. Austin, yeah. We talk about lots of things. Tonight, we're talking about Web3 and artificial intelligence. But we could be talking about other things as well. I mean, going backwards to like my playlist, yeah. Pete, 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 tell everybody goodbye, mate. Sorry, everybody, but Pete, yeah, if you honestly believe at the end of the day, yeah, that what I'm trying to do is on what Pete's just said in comments, then do yourself a favor and walk on. Plenty more content creators. I want to build a community, and yeah, what I'm telling you is some good news. There's more good news coming. Much more good news coming. And the only place you're going to get that's here, nowhere else. Sure, tomorrow, first light, as soon as the sun's coming up over the horizon, I'm going to be on the computer and I'm going to be doing stuff. And then 11:30, come on here, and you're going to get to see what other people are seeing as it happens. Whether you're going to be there, I don't know, but that's what's going to happen. What's in use in you? You've been here quite a while. Think. Think before you put stuff in chat, because, like I say, at the end of the day, yeah, I've just had a real proper stress. Proper. Now, it's all changed. And it's going to keep on changing for the next month. Because there's a deadline. I have to hit the deadline. I'm going to hit that deadline. I'm going to show Liz. And show Liz the other one. and say, you've seen both, what's your opinion? Now, hopefully, I get green light. If I do, you will hear about it here first. And if you're not here and you hear about second or third, that's because you didn't believe. So, yeah. Now, what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow is the future. 11:30. We're going to be talking about the future. And to everybody that's here, yeah, there's 27 years here. Spread the word. Let's grow. Let's fly past 3K subscribers. Let's fly past 3K in memberships to prove to other people it can be done. Yeah? And then tomorrow, crash test, all the buttons, everything. And I feel quite sorry for the team at Lovable, to be completely honest, because test a button, and I'm going to test the button all the way, every component of that button. So 11:30, and the mission is this: next 30 days, get ready for Liz. And thank you all for coming in. Sorry there was no music tonight. Migraine has gone. The sumatriptan 50 milligrams did its job. So have a wonderful rest of your evening, wherever you may be. And yeah, I'm going to be testing and testing and testing for the next 30 days to get ready for when Bliss comes. Yeah? Cheers.